everybody. All right. We're at it. I'm going to wait for a couple seconds to get you guys all on, and I want to see... Actually, I don't know if I've got the comments up. Oops. I hit the wrong thing. All right. Hi. Hello, hello. Okay. So we're going to do this outside today. It's freezing in my studio. It's nice. I like it cooler, but it's flipping cold. So Little Miss Annoyance of the World is dead asleep after keeping me awake all night. But we're going to be out here. We're going to... Man, it feels warm out here. Let me warm up a little squirt. Ooh, the sun feels good. Okay, so we're all here to lift Sandy's spirits. And, you know, normally when I'm feeling like shit, I call you guys in. I'm like, yeah, and I'm feeling really bad. I need to connect with my soul family. Sandy, that's when we need to connect, is when we're feeling bad. But check it out. Here we all are, right? All coming from spirit. There comes everyone to the rescue. So this is like the perfect place to be for everybody right now. I was supposed to work today and the work's just not happening. And I thought, what's going on, you know? And this is it. This is what's supposed to go on. Look at out there. People are still water skiing. That guy's actually, he's on an air chair. Very cool. All right. Woo! I'm knocking stuff over. So, I have to ask you guys, we're going to ask for some messages. We're going to ask for some cards. And I don't know what deck. What deck do we want to use? And why is my screen all weird? There we go. The screen's doing weird stuff lately, man. What decks sound exciting to you guys? Give me some options. Man, okay, so I'm going to talk for a couple of seconds. Last night I came out and put all my crystals out. And I felt really good yesterday after making my decision to move to Sedona. And for the very first time, a full moon, I was very, very calm, very peaceful. People were trying to fight with me, and I was just like, no. You know, I had dreams all night long, and I was like, I didn't even bother writing them down. I watched them, I was there, I'm like, okay, I get it, there you are, but nah. Woke up this morning feeling fantastic. So I'm going to, you know, my energy I hope to send out to you guys. Fairy. What kind of fairy? What kind of fairy? I've got so many decks. I've got so many decks, you guys. I mean, I don't know. I gotta clean my I gotta shampoo my carpet. I'm looking around my suite thinking, what do I have to sell or what am I gonna take? Okay, so we've got Fairy Tale, we've got Fairy Oracle, we've got so many decks. I don't know. Grace cards. Maybe they should be short messages. You know, like grace cards and the karma cards, or I don't know what they're not karma cards. What are they called? Magical. I just heard magical messages from the fairies. Grace. Oracle. Oracle. There's so many oracle. There's so many oracle cards. Look at all mine. These are all oracle cards. All of them. Karma cards. Messages from the fairies. I'm just going to bring these. I'm bringing these. Somebody said fairy, so that's it. Okay. I'm wearing my Ganesh leggings, right? Obstacle remover. He's going to do it for me and for everybody else. Okay. Fairy Tale. Oh, sorry. I've already picked them. We already picked them. We're doing fairy magical messages from the fairies. And I don't even know what these... Spirit cards. That's what they are. Full moon is tonight. You know, I am always ahead. Always. I put all my crystals out last night, and because I was looking at a post from somebody else, and they were probably on the other side of the world, and I was like, okay, what's the date? Is the full moon tonight or is it tomorrow? And they said it was tonight. So I mean last night. So I did it last night. So whatever. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Okay. All right. How many people there? So who wants a reading? Sandy, are you up to controlling this, or should we ask somebody else to step in? What do you think? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. While I wait, I'm going to let you guys look out at the beauty outside. I can see what you guys write. I'm going to shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Right on. Thank you. Okay, so who's up? Woo! Okay. So I'm going to alternate. And, so there's our cards. I'm going to alternate. I'm just going to go back and forth. Alrighty, so Connie's number 1. Okay, so Connie, you're getting it from the Spirit Oracle. That's how we're going to do them today. And because these are, I know what they look like, and so I know what the cards are, just so I don't cheat, because subconsciously my mind might want to go to one. I'm just going to do what I've been doing lately. I'm split the deck and take it from the top, okay? So, let's see. I think I'll do it like this. So you can see me do it. Why is it that Lily had to be up all night long? Her and whoever it is that dreams with me all the time keep me awake all night long, and then I have to get up and they sleep. Typical cat. All right. So, here's your message. I'm going to do it like this. Blessing. So let's look at it first. So rainbow after the storm, right? There's a lot of shifting happening down here. Winds of change. Emotional times. Might have been kind of chaotic. Might even still feel very chaotic. But they're telling you that you're being showered. You're being showered with light. And your creativity is being heightened at this time. Right? It's being stirred. It's being activated. It's being set alight. And they're showing that this endless stream, this rainbow energy, Spirit is sending you this rainbow energy. So this is just like we've been shown. This girl needs to get her nails done. That we've been shown. Not only is this a gateway, this is a gateway. This is a creative gateway, and especially after the full moon, the new moon's coming, and this is all about moving forward on whatever it is that you want to achieve. I know you're talking about stepping it up as far as your living conditions, and you probably have plans for big chickens, because was this for Joy? Who was this for? Who was this first? I got to see who it was I'm reading for. I can't remember. Who am I reading for? Connie. Okay, so Connie. What's going on with you then? That's not you, big chickens. That was Joy. So it's all about creating. It's all about moving forward. We've had the death. We've had the transformation, and we have had the rebirth. It's here. This is the month. This is the month of making your leaps of faith and moving forward and creation. And so Spirit's sending you this energy. The energy is with you, and it's up to you to take advantage of the situation and the energy that we have right now. So whatever that is for you, I'm seeing they're way up high, but I'm looking at the vultures. They're way up high. They're flying high. So it's when we have an opportunity in front of us, it's up to us to take it. It's up to us to take advantage. We can pass it and wait till the next time comes around. But what Spirit's saying is the energy that we have right now, the opportunities that we have to move forward now, are situations that probably won't come around again for a while. So this gateway that we're in right now, it's the time to move. So you've got the energy, Spirit's sending it to you in whatever way you need to move forward, even if it's just little steps. Now's the time. So that's the first message. All right, and then I'm going to, who is next? Hi, everybody. Hi. Connie is first, and then who's next? Lorena? Okay. So Lorena, you are going to be getting a message from the fairy. Magical messages. What the heck is this? Magical messages from the fairies? All right. Correct for neutrality on all levels. This is for Lorena. Autumn. Ooh, here we are. Okay, so I'm going to flip this. I'm going to flip it around. Okay. So let's read the card first of all. Here you see this little elf of the forest sitting there. Oh, I wish, you know what? I gotta go get, hold on a second. I need to get LASIK. I really do. I've said it a million times and I'm gonna get it because I can see this, but I want to see really close. So I've got my magnifying glass. I go, okay, oh, see, there's so much more that I see with this magnifying glass. So many things that you miss when you don't have clear vision, and that goes for spiritual vision too. When you've got things that are clouding your third eye, there's so many things that you miss, so many beautiful things because you're distracted by garbage, you know, because there's a haze over your third eye. When I pop this magnifying glass out, I'm seeing so much. There's two little fairies sitting with little snowballs down at the bottom. Snowbells are flowers. One's a snowbell actually, and one looks like the Trulia, little trilliums that are out in the forest. There are dragonfly wings right here in the corner. That giant waterfall in the background in the river looks like Sedona. Actually looks greater than Sedona. It looks like where my friend Patrick Pape was yesterday in Sedona. I posted that. So there sits the man of the forest, the fairy child of the forest with the little fairy in their hands. And they're telling you that in this fall season, which we're in right now, we're literally in that now because we're going into winter for a lot of you people, that everything comes together. Whatever it is that you've been working for, this is a time that you're going to be reaping the efforts that you've been putting in. So if you're asking also, when is this going to happen? Like whatever is going on in your life, when is A, B, C, or D going to happen, right? Autumn. Or it could also be a place where the leaves change colors in the fall, because in California, they don't change colors. You know, palm trees look like that all year round. So you're going to be in a place where the leaves change. It's also about autumn is a time, maybe this is about you going back to school to learn a subject. When should we do this? In autumn, now. It's also saying that because autumn represents harvest, that something that you've been working on is nearing completion right now, or a situation that you've been going through is nearing completion. It's also telling you that you should maybe take a trip or go to vacation to a place. Like I usually go to Wisconsin at this time of year, and they definitely have the fall leaves. But, you know, somewhere where the leaves change colors on a vacation maybe. They're telling you to get outside. They're also telling you not just maybe to visit there, but to live there, move there. So I'm going. I'm going. What else? I just heard in my head again, now's the time. This is the gateway. This is it. So when? Now. So that's your message. That's your message. Oh, I got to swipe back and get the comments back. Ah! God, you know what? I'm looking at myself right now, and I'm looking like my mom. And yet I don't look like my mom. It's weird. I'm looking at, I look different to myself today. Isn't that interesting? That's interesting. Okay, so what did you say? Yes, things breaking with brother and his wife's death, and strange things at work for others. Seems it will flow my way soon. Thanks, Rainbow was good message. Awesome. Hey, Kirsten. Kirsten's my friend from Canada. Oh, another message about autumn. Get your hands in the soil. Plant a garden. I was out here this morning messing around, or just even trim your stuff. You know, I got my chives growing, watering my plants this morning. I was picking off all the little, I have these little reeds that I took out of the lake, and I didn't know if they would live, and they did. And look at them. These are all new babies that are growing. So I plucked out all the broken ones, and there were old mushrooms, and I took them out of there. And so it might be that you just need to get your hands in your soil. Anything like that helps you get grounded. So that might help you. Sandy, that might help you. That would help you, absolutely. What else? Lisa Ann, the crystal blue-eyed man. The crystal blue-eyed man. It's interesting that you say that. So is he a crystal child? Because I know a crystal child who's a blue-eyed man. Okay, so Lisa Ann. Okay, so Lisa Ann, you are going to be getting your message. Beep, sorry. From the... We're doing... I don't know how many we have, Sandy, right now, but I'll go up to 10. Is that okay? I mean, if we have more than that, I'll honor them, but how many do we have? My lips are chapped. You guys are my mirror. How funny. Okay. So how many are we doing so far? We've got a B for victory. Woo, he's coming right to me. Yeah, baby. Victory. Don't go in my house, though. No, you're not going in my house. Okay. We have 9 and a curtain. Okay, that'll be 10. So can you put reading closed? That'll be enough. Okay. That's perfect. Thank you. I love that you guys are all here. You know, I didn't send this message out to everybody. I mean, I put the post up, but a lot of times I send the message out privately to a lot of people. And I thought, you know, so the ones that I sent this message to privately doesn't mean I didn't want anyone else to come, because I did put the invitation out. But those are my regular soul family, and I'm glad that almost everybody's here. I just felt very connected to, you know, I knew who was always here. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm closing my eyes because, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do it like this. Just split it and take it from the top, whatever it is. All right. Went the wrong way. Sorry. Okay. Infinity. So this is interesting. This looked like the sky the other night. Did you guys see my post, my video of the sky? And it looked like this. It was crazy. So this is like a message from Spirit to you, okay? Dearest one, rest within the light of your soul. Feel my spirit alive within you, the spirit of the goddess of nature, the earth and stars. Accept the love and light we shower upon you. So the message is, be outside, get outside, feel the energy that you receive when you're outside. That's why I feel so good doing these live readings and my weekly readings outside, because there's so much healing that comes from being outside. It's so beautiful. I shouldn't have you looking at me. I should be having you look at that, because look at, you know, for me, look at that. Wow, I just literally watched that bird catch something. It was I don't know what it caught. It was big. It wasn't a fly because I saw it from here. And he literally went up and grabbed it. So, what is that telling you? Go after it and get it and you'll catch it. That was interesting. It was big. I mean, I saw whatever it was. It was flying up in the sky and the bird went out and grabbed it. That's incredible. Anyway, check it out. So we've got the sweet bee of victory right here. You come outside, and for me, I was talking the other day about when I moved to Sedona from Wisconsin, and actually when I moved to Wisconsin, the day that I made my decision that I wasn't going back, I gave up my job, I had a job for 14 years in the same place and a full clientele, and I was very, very busy, and I finally told my boss I wasn't going to go back, and I made the decision to stay, and it was terrifying, and I was terrified. Every night I was really scared. And I would walk outside at midnight. I'd walk the streets for hours, because when I go outside, I'm not scared. So when something is new or when something's overwhelming, get outside. There's something about the energy of outside that makes you feel like, you know what? There's a lot more going on than what's going on in your head inside your little house. And yes, we do have a lot of things that we need to deal with, right? There's a lot of things that bring stress to us. But when you get outside, you realize that the world is so much bigger than our stupid little problems. And really, they are stupid little problems. The universe, because when you get right down to it, are you going to die? Are you literally, is somebody coming at you with a knife right now and you're going to kill you? No. You know, most of the time, our problems are in our head. So if you go outside and you connect with the energy of spirit, it heals you. Anytime you can get near water, or anytime you can get near just raw earth, you know, I used to, and then when I got to Sedona, same thing. I didn't know anybody in Sedona, and I was overwhelmed almost every day. I was overwhelmed. I didn't know anybody there. I wasn't really connecting with anybody, you know, and I would go every single day, and I would hike, and I would climb up into the mountains by myself, you know, and have my radio, and I'd go up there, and that's what brought me my peace. I didn't even have a car, man. I was freaking on my own by myself, and outside was what it was that was healing. So to me, looking at this scene, this is like 2 nights ago when I looked, I was inside cleaning, you know, I was dusting. After I did the reading, I said, you guys, I'm going to go clean, because that's good to clean your energy. And I heard, go look what we have. And I went outside, and it was insane. It was insane. The sky was insane. And I was just like, wow, you know, there's something bigger than me. And there's something that's in charge of things more than I am. And that has my back, right? So we're never by ourselves. We have spirit to go to. So that's what this means to me. All right, who's next? What'd Kirsten say? What'd you said, Kirsten, that everybody's laughing at and I didn't see? Last time you told me to pull my head out of my ass. I'm hoping for a different message. Did I say that? I pulled my head out of my ass. I had to do it too. Okay. Grab what nourishes your soul on the fly. I like that. That is excellent. I'm going to steal that line. Grab what go after what nourishes your soul. That's what Spirit said too. Remember when we got the message yesterday and it said break it down into little pieces? If something's overwhelming, just do one step at a time. If you can like dissect it, and where do I have to start? Okay, where do you want to, why are you not happy? What would make you happy? Where do you have to go to make you happy? Are you there? Do you have to move? What do you have to do? Go, and where are you going to be supported? And we're not talking happy as far as materialistic or anything like that. You're just going to make your soul happy. So where are you going to go that you're going to get that support? It made it really clear for me, easy for me too. Hi. Okay, Brianna is 4. All right, so Brianna, we're going to Magical Messages of the Fairies. Whoops. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Oh, you know, I'm looking at my stuff here, and I'm looking at my patio, and most of my stuff grows in Arizona. You know, I got this on the trail in Arizona when it was just one little tiny nub, and now it's become a family. It's become a family, so I'm going to take that with me when I go. I'm going to take a lot of this with me when I go. So check this out. Look how quickly. Now, this is a message, you guys, about creation. The spider is always about creation, right? And do you see anything in here? Do you see anybody here? No, this is all old. Because every single night, they either tear it down and start a new one, or they abandon it and go somewhere else. So it's about us. It's about every single day we get the opportunity to begin again. What are you going to create today? You know, in your mind, with your work, on your path. Every single day, you get to start over. You can make a really bad decision yesterday and make a really, really good decision today and completely turn everything around, right? Okay. Back to shuffling. Sorry, I just kind of got sidetracked for a second. And you know what? Anytime I get sidetracked, Spirit, there's always a reason. There's always something I'm supposed to share. Okay. Whoa, check it out. See? We were just talking about, who am I reading for? Brianna. Okay, hold on. So we were just talking about, this is the month, right? This is the time. Business venture. This is it. Whatever it is, trust and follow through on whatever it is that you're thinking about. Right? There's a new opportunity that's upcoming. Look at these little guys. It's like, reminds me of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, except for how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 means the angels are with you. You are completely guided, protected, and loved. No, what it means is there are angels everywhere. They're all around you. You are completely protected, guided, and loved. There's no reason for fear. So that's why this is the optimal time. That's why Spirit said there's a gateway right now. This is the gateway. So if you were thinking about starting something, or you're thinking about changing your business, you're changing your work, you know, and as far as I'm concerned, business venture doesn't just apply to your job, because it could apply to, this is a move, this is a change that you're making, and it's going to affect your life, whatever it is for your career, right? So your soul's path. My career is my work. So I work on Keen. I do private readings. It isn't about changing that. It's about changing where I'm at in order to benefit myself and be better and be more use and be more stimulated, right? Look at all the amethyst. This is like all amethyst mountains, which is all about calming your energy. There's so much about amethyst I love. And then there's so much gold coming from whatever it is, this idea that you have. You know, so whatever recent business decisions you make, that you have made recently, they're telling you this is like, I guess, a confirmation that it was a good choice, right? It also means that somebody may be offering you something very soon. If you've been looking for a job, or maybe there's a promotion coming, or maybe you're completely changing careers. My girlfriend this morning said that she just told me she's creating something. She's literally, somebody's backing her, and she is designing and creating this it's kind of like a, oh, hold on. I can't think of what it's called. She's going to be mad at me probably for saying it, but it's like for hikers, for women, peeing on, like pee as you go. I don't know what it's called. She called it something else. And I'm like, I want that. You know, when I'm hiking, when I was up in, with Randall, and we were up in Santa Cruz, we were way up in the forest, and I had to pee like a freaking racehorse. There was nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go. And he's just like, oh, I got to go pee. You know, walks around the corner and he goes. I'm like, great, you know. But it's that little cup that a woman can use, and it's like a little funnel, and you can pee. It's brilliant. I need one. I need one, and I'm going to get it. And so it's that kind of thing. But the thing is, it just came out of the blue. She's designing this thing, her version of it, and somebody's going to be backing her, and she's starting a business. Boom, just like that. I mean, just like that. Like a few weeks ago, she was destitute and didn't know what the hell she was going to do, and all of a sudden an idea came, and then it took off, right? So something like that. That could happen. Somebody could approach you with an opportunity, right? It also is telling you that maybe it's time for you to think about it. Because when I look at amethyst, I think of peaceful calming, so meditation. I have a giant amethyst geode next to my bed for when I sleep at night. It helps you sleep. A lot of times I get my messages in my dreams, right? So maybe if you're trying to think of something, meditate on it. What is it? Because there's a lot of options apparently in front of you that you may not realize are there, right? Look at all their little lights on their forehead, all lit up. They've got these bright ideas, and they know that it's going to bring... And the thing is, it's not necessarily just about money, although, of course, you need money to survive. There's nothing wrong with money. There's everything good about it for us right now in this universe because it's energy that we need to exchange. But wealth also comes in the form of knowledge, ideas, connections, right? So whatever is worth its weight in gold to you, love is worth my weight in gold. As long as my spiritual path continues moving and I'm able to pay my bills and I'm able to help other people and enjoy being outside in nature, I'm happy, right? So whatever it is for you. It's also telling you that, yes, the business that you are starting or that you have just started, maybe you've been struggling with, it's going to be successful. So you can relax. As the amethyst says, relax, calm down. It's going to be totally fine. This is definitely the time to take action, right? It's about maybe brainstorming. My dad used to sit outside. He used to sit outside like this with a paper and pen, and he'd call it figuring. And he would just allow his mind to bring him, you know, what it is that little ideas that would pop up. And they're also telling you that if you don't like your job or there's issues going on with your job, a positive change is happening, maybe within your workplace. Maybe you've had difficult people there and they're now moving out and new ones are moving in, or maybe you're going to move up. Whatever it is, there's a healthy transition that's happening in all ways when it comes to business. So I like that. Oops, I got to bring you back. Sorry, I swiped left and then all the comments go away. Keep nurturing all my plants and herbs I brought for the winter. Yes. Shui, shui. Make new friends, but keep the old one is silver and the other is gold. What do you mean is silver? Make new friends, but keep the old one. Keep the old. One is silver, the other is gold. They're all gold. His beard is silver, but they're all gold. You know what we thought of? Wasn't it you and I talked about that the other day? Was it you and I, Brianna? When I said, I keep saying, I keep getting that who's connecting to me, our conversations are golden. They happen in our dream time, but they're golden. Everything about us is golden. The panther is to that, and it was brought up to me. I put it in my plant, and it's golden. You know, there's something golden about it because golden is a precious metal. Gold is of high worth, high value. Also, something was said to me about. Oh, remember my rings? I wasn't able to wear my rings; they were burning my hand. And I said to my girlfriend, "Why do you think that is? Why is the silver? Why is silver not the gold?" And she said, "Because it's second best. When you think of silver, it's second best. Gold is first. The gold metal, that's number one. So I don't know why that came up, but it just came up right now. Gold is number one. I don't know. All right, who's next? Leona. Okay. You get a message from the Spirit Oracle. Actually, it's called Spirit Cards, I think. I don't even know. I love this. Look at my cards, you guys. They're so well loved. And it's hard for me to get new cards, but the corners are all flapped, you know? I mean, I've done this for so long, and I usually take them hiking, you know, and wherever I go, and I spread them out in the sand, I spread them out in the rocks, I spread them out in the soil. I mean, I'm everywhere with these cards. And I went to Lady of the Lake last Sunday, and there was a couple of my decks that were on sale, and I almost bought them, and then I felt guilty. Isn't that weird? Like, I didn't want to replace my decks. But some of them are so frayed and faded. Also, these have my energy in them. I've had them for so long. Correct for neutrality on all levels. All right, what is your message? I gotta look away. Okay. All right. So this is for Leona. Divine will. Okay, so this is the cosmos. This is the universe. And it's telling you that your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. You've made an arrangement before you came here. So, when things are going in a direction that we don't think are right, or we're upset by them, we have to remember that we arranged this before we came here. We had a plan. Not everything was planned out, but there were certain things that were meant to happen for us. So it's going according to what our soul has wanted. So it's telling us to trust and let go of the fear and the apprehension, and realize that we're eternally protected. We're safe, right? And they're telling you to have patience. The song right now is Please Say You Won't Let Go. It keeps haunting me in the background, and I'm going. But have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. So whatever you've been waiting for that hasn't shown up, I thought something was going to be here, and it never showed up. So we have to continue moving on with our life, right? But everything is unfolding in the perfect time. And it's never late, even though we think it is. Spirit doesn't have a sense of timing like we do. It's hard for us, especially me. I'm an Aries. We're very impatient. But it's not even always about that, because, you know, I think I've developed the patience of a saint. Seriously. I mean, from what I was waiting for, it's definitely been long enough. 20 years is long enough. But we can't stop living, right? We can't stop moving forward. And no matter where we are in the world, and no matter what we're doing, what's meant to happen for us is going to happen. Spirit's going to make sure of that. And we may be planning on going in a certain direction, and if you know, something was brought to my attention, I don't know if it was yesterday, the day before, that there's certain things that are meant to happen. And when you have made this arrangement with your soul before you came here, you even may be resisting something, resisting or persisting, doing something that against the will of your soul. And if your soul has already desired that this was meant to happen, it will change. You will either, when you're resisting, it'll happen anyway. Spirit will literally shove you out of the nest when you weren't ready to fly, because this has to go. There's certain things that are fate. There's certain things that are fated in our life. And if your soul has already decided that this has to happen at this particular time, you don't feel like you're ready for it, you're going anyway. That's why, and Spirit feels you're ready for this opportunity, and you're scared, and you're delaying, they're going to shove you out. Because that's why we lose a job when we're scared of losing a job. That's why all of a sudden my house is sold and I've got to move, right? Because it's forcing me to make the decision and make a choice about where I need to go. I meant to go back. I meant to leave here. And it wasn't, I probably wasn't going to be moving along and doing that as long as I had a safe place. So everything that's happening is happening according to the will of your soul. And we have to know that we're safe, and Spirit's got our back, always. Okay, that's your message. Hi, Kirsten. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Truth. Oh, what is this? I've always loved gold better than silver, especially love rose gold. You know, and I like silver. I wear silver. Gold doesn't look good on me. I'm fair-skinned, and I like silver. I don't know. But I know that when you're talking about the quality of something, gold is precious. And that's what it was that it was speaking to me about. Who I dream with, our conversations, and how we feel what we have is precious, like fine metal, like fine gold. However, think about that. Platinum's the best. It's stronger, and it's this color. I'll take that, thanks. Okay. You're welcome. Sandy 6. Okay. I feel something so wrong doing the right thing. I feel something so right doing the wrong thing. I feel something so wrong doing the right thing. See, now that's an example. This is, I've been counting stars, right? Dreaming about what we could be, but this person's working. So it's not doing what his heart wants him to do and what his soul, no doubt, wants him to do. So it wouldn't surprise me if that person lost his job, right? The one that's working and putting his work before his love. It wouldn't surprise me if he lost the job. It wouldn't be surprising if he lost the love. But whatever it is, he's got to get things balanced because they're out of balance. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to show it to you quickly because we do this all the time. When? Autumn. So if you had a question yourself, it's autumn. We've already done the reading on it, so you can go back and listen to this afterwards if you missed it. But Sandy, autumn time is a very pivotal time for you right now. You're going through a lot right now. You're emotional. You're very, very emotional. You're in the throes of major transformation. That's what's happening. This is you. This is you. It doesn't feel like it's you, but it is. You are in the process of rebirth. You are absolutely ascending to a higher level. That's why you feel so emotional. You have all that energy moving through you. And after you get it through this time, I was in the space right before you, remember? And now look at me. Super excited, super happy, vibrant. Remember my energy, you guys? I could barely move. I was like Lily, right? And now I'm just like raring to go. So you're going to get past this, and then you're going to be going gangbusters. Okay, I'm going to give you a different message because we just had that one. I love when we get confirmation, though. It also shows me whatever it is that I was waiting for. Either, I'm moving to a place where the leaves change color. Harvest is imminent. It's going to be good for my work. And what I'm waiting for is happening in the fall. So, any of those would be good. I'll be happy with any of those. All right. Oops, sorry. I'm going to turn around. So healing, healed, healer. When I look at this message, the very first thing that comes to my mind is healer, heal thyself. Okay, so I'm a healer. Sandy, I have a thought that just popped into my head, and you can take it or leave it, but it is coming from spirit because I'm being guided to say it. While you're going through what you're going through, and I don't know if you think that you're crying a lot, I think it would be very beneficial for you to take a course on Reiki healing. You can do it online. You don't have to see anyone. You don't have to leave your house. You can do it very inexpensively, and you can become a Reiki master and work and heal yourself. Healer, heal thyself. I healed Lily with spirit's help, of course, because it's that spirit giving us the energy, right? This is spirit giving us that. I call upon the Reiki masters. I call in that energy, and I worked on Lily. And the doctors said, they gave up on her. They didn't think she would live. But look at her now. You guys, if you picked her up, she's a fat little tub. She's totally a fat little, and I'm telling you, I got to show you. Her head, this was how horrible this was. Her skull was like bones. It was so upsetting. And when it almost hurt me to pet her. I didn't want to pet her because when I put my hands down her back, it was just bones, and I could feel her rib cage and her backbone. It was horrible. It was just skin and bone. And now she's a chubby monkey. She wakes me up twice a night to feed her. And what did I do? The doctors, I didn't give her anything. They didn't know what, they were going to do exploratory stuff because they had no idea how to fix her. I did Reiki on her. Day and night, I would wake up in the middle of the night a few times, and I did Reiki. That's constantly sending Reiki energy into her, and gave her holistic food, and she's healed. And they were like, she's dead, she's gone, right? And you guys, and I had Reiki masters also helping me. And Spirit told me at the time, you will have a miracle. There will be a miracle. Expect a miracle. And I said I was on my hands and knees, crying, Sandy, bawling my face off, begging, please don't take her. Please don't take her. And I said, you told me A miracle is going to take place, and I expect it to happen, and you bloody better make sure it happens, because I'm trusting in you. And she's going to live. I will not leave her. And remember, I was supposed to move. I was supposed to go before. And my friend said, you know, she wants to go, but she's too weak to go. She can't make the trip with you. And I said, then I'm not leaving. I will not leave without her. Right? And now she's ready to go. I stayed here because she needed to get healed. And as far as my twin, I was given the same message. There will be a miracle healing for him. And I used to give Reiki to him through her. So I feel for you. You've been thinking about it? Okay, now's the time. This is it. This is what it is. Okay? This is why this is happening. This is why you've been so upset. This is why you've been getting it for 2 months that you were supposed to do this. And now this is it. This is your answer. This is the gateway. This is what you're supposed to walk through. You were supposed to be falling apart right now, not knowing what to do, coming into your soul family. I knew there was a reason I called this together, right? I should have been out there rowing on the lake. This is your answer. To get answers like this, look how quickly it comes. You know, you didn't know what it was. What's going on? What's going on? And you look back later, and you will realize later that the reason you were going through all of this was just because Spirit wanted you to know that you can use your healing hands. Because now, Sandy, you can do it for yourself, for your family, and for everyone. Because when you use your spiritual gifts to help others, Spirit will give you so many opportunities. I mean, I saved my baby girl, right? I can help so many other people. It's about my spiritual work. So for you, it's about your spiritual work. So this is your answer. Hold on. For everybody else, let's give the rest of the message, because it isn't just that. It's telling you that this situation that you're inquiring about is being healed right now. Healing energy from your entire soul family is all around you right now, right? When you came in because you needed to be here with us, right? And Spirit, they heard you. They heard you. You weren't alone, right? And not only are you being healed right now, but your energy is helping us, because all of us coming together, our energy is amplified when we come together. It's like lightning hitting a metal. It's like zing, you know? And your life purpose involves healing, and this is it. This is what you're meant to do, right? If you're asking about, now this is for everybody else, because there's answers that come in these messages, not just for Sandy, but for all of us, right? The person that you're inquiring about has experienced healing or is experiencing healing. And they want you to know that in all reality, the situation is healed. We live on many, many different levels. We have many different levels of, different dimensions that we live in simultaneously at the same time. And on the highest level, this situation has already been healed. So, but the main message, Sandy, in this, for you especially, take a course on healing. And for others, work at or open a healing center if you already have these gifts. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. I'm super excited. Do you know when I learned Reiki? It was when I first started waking up, way before I went to Wisconsin, and I was given 2 things that I was supposed to take a course on. Only 2 things. Reiki and dream analysis, because I was going to be, and I didn't know, and I was not interested in Reiki for years. I'm a Reiki master, and I didn't use it for years. It just wasn't my thing. I wasn't interested in it. But when my cats got sick, I was on it. Actually, when I saw things happening to my twin, I started really using it, and I used Lily the whole time. So I would say, even though I've been a master for years, I haven't really been working actively using it until the last 2 years. And it saved the life of my cat, you know? That's your life purpose. How exciting is that? Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, so wipe your tears and tell me who's next. You got your answer. So now your sadness, you can totally channel that energy and take it away, and now it's like, oh my God, okay, now I know what I'm going to do. Yay! Christina, okay. That's exciting. See? You didn't know why you were crying. This is why you were crying, because Spirit uses really weird things to get us to do what we're meant to do. Right? Did my cat almost have to die? Did I have to lose? I said, why did I have to lose $1,000? Because I wasn't meant to leave here yet. Everything that happened in my life, I wasn't meant to leave, because I was going to leave right then. I was going. I probably would have gone to Wisconsin, though. See, or to the mountains. I probably would have gone to the wrong place. And then when I was ready, Lily got sick. And $1,000 took it away, and then I couldn't leave her even after I started, I couldn't leave her till she got strong. So everything happens for a reason. Even the sad things, even the upsetting things that don't make any sense to us, they all happen for a reason. Whoa. Okay, so there's 2 cards here. So we're going to take them both. Okay. We've had this. Oops, sorry. Actually, I don't know if you guys saw. I don't know if it was today, because my hours are all running together, or if it was yesterday. I was posting memory feed things, and I was in Wisconsin. I did a reading in the garden in Wisconsin. It could have been today, and I did it in the middle of the night because I was up all night with Lily, or it could have been yesterday. But I used these cards, and this card was one of the messages. Okay, and I think we got it recently as well. So it's passion. That's the first one that comes. Who am I reading for, by the way? Christina. Okay, passion. So this is love. This is sexual energy. This is definitely passions aroused. This is the vital force. This is the Kundalini, right? The sun, the giver of life, strength, a gift. A gift. A gift could be coming in the form of a human being presenting themselves. They are a gift. There could be like what Sandy just got, a gift, enlightenment. But whatever it is, there's a new infusion of energy coming to you. It's something beyond your control, and you're meant to surrender. We spoke about this yesterday. I think in the message to dream on, the message that came across was surrender, right? It's not quit. It's not, I said detach, but I said what's more important than detaching is surrender. Surrender to spirit, because sometimes people, detaching is really, really powerful too, but sometimes people misunderstand when I say detach. Detaching from something means that you're not going to allow yourself to get upset by it, or you're not affected, in a negative way. You won't react. It's best to detach from something. It doesn't mean you're walking away, but to surrender means that this is something that you're going to allow spirit to carry it. You're going to allow it to be as it is meant to be. So this energy is coming to you right now. So whatever it is that you're passionate about, you're going to get an influx of energy about that. There could be a gift in the form of a person. To me, it may mean a gift coming, but to me, I feel like someone is going to present themselves and they will be the gift. Wow, I'm seeing a rabbit in the sky. Hold on. Can you see the bunny? Okay, it's running. See its big ear? There's its head and there's its body. That's what I saw. To you guys, you could look at it and it just looks like a blob. But to me, I see a bunny. And there's even its eye. See? It's running. It's leaping. It's like fast. So it's quick movement, creativity, fertility. Somebody's running from something too, but they're running that way. What are they running towards? What are they running towards? Looks like a little car. Or it looks like what else could that be? Could be a bee. I love looking at this. I know somebody's going to pop up and see something else. Hold on. So somebody might be escaping something. The rabbit is quick movement, timidity. I'm hearing in my head, white rabbit, white rabbit. Joy says it all the time. And when I left Wisconsin to move to Sedona, it was Dark Songs, and it was a festival, right? It was a Halloween festival, and I was dressed as the White Rabbit, and I had a timepiece, and I won the contest, and it was like, I'm late for a very important date. That's what the rabbit is saying. I'm late. So to me, that's why I feel like, to me, that the gift is a person presenting themselves. They are the gift. And remember, we had that message. It was so long ago. We've had it several times, though, from the fairy tale oracle, I think it is, and how the little gnome, I think it's a fairy tale oracle, the little gnome was coming up, and it's called the gift. That's why I'm hearing it. And he was coming to the girl, and he was a shy little gnome, and he had just a little flower that he was giving her, and he didn't think that what he had to offer her was enough. He was shy and insecure about what it was, and in all reality, he was the gift, and he didn't even realize he was the gift. That's why I feel like that's just one aspect of it, that somebody doesn't realize that they are the gift. It isn't about what you have. You are the gift. Whatever it is, you're supposed to allow it to go, to just take flight. You'll know what it is for you. Everybody will know what it is for you. But when your Kundalini is reawakened, my twin said to me when he found me when I was in Sedona, we reconnected after, 8 years. We hadn't seen each other that time. First it was 10 years, then it was 8 years. God, we've done this so many times. And he says, wow, he says, he saw that I was a Reiki master, and he says, wow, that's I'm impressed. I don't know what he said, but he says, I've had my awakening too. My third eye, the pineal gland, my Kundalini awakened. And I thought, That's interesting. That always stuck into my head. But his Kundalini was not awakened. Our Kundalini continues to be awakened. Nobody's Kundalini is awakened fully. It continues to be awakened as we learn and as we ascend. So this is your Kundalini on fire. So again, the energy is going up through your chakras and moving something forward. Now in this message over here, okay, think about the gift. A gift could be somebody coming to offer you something. Remember, I don't know if you guys watched it yet, but today's message was about seduction and deceit. Somebody was going to come and offer you something. And clearly it was, and it was a lie. They were offering you something that was going to bring nothing but pain to you and trouble. But you were going, and it was deception. So now pay attention, because somebody may come to you and offer something to you, just like we said, that Kardashian step monster that had the poisoned apple, right? So be careful about who's coming to you with what, because this is about intention, and they want you to not lose sight of your original intention. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because you may be planning on doing, I'm focused on my soul's path. I said, whatever the case is, I must follow my work. I have to follow my soul's path. That's my path, right? That's my path. Now, what if somebody comes up and says to me, offers me something and knocks me off my path? Don't forget what your original intention is. Check inside your heart and make sure that you are still traveling on the path that fits with your soul's intention. Right, with your original hopes, your original aspirations, because if not, you need to get back on track, because you're off track, you've been knocked off, and you need to steer your life back on course. So make sure that what you're following, the passion, is actually a passion that is connected to your soul's path, and not passion that arises from some emotional situation that'll throw you off course. So I'm throwing those two together because I just am. That's what came up. All right. Christina. So who's next, please? Who's next, please? Actually, what number was that even? Ooh, and Christina, number 7. 7 means you are on the right path and your outcome will exceed your expectations. 7 is like the best number. It's the bomb number. Okay, Phoebe. Hey, Phoebe. How's it going? All right. So Phoebe has always wanted to be a public speaker. Phoebe likes to sing, and Phoebe has prophetic dreams. Phoebe dreams with me a lot. We have the same dreams. It's a trip. Phoebe used to give me a message every day. Phoebe, what is my message for today while I give you yours? She always gives me a message. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Oh my gosh, you guys, listen. It's my song. Wait. Follow my lead. This is the best song on the planet for me right now. I freaking love Ed Sheeran. I love this song. Okay. All right, Phoebe, tell me Phoebe, what is my message besides this song? Somebody says they're in love with me. Where are they? Okay. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. Do you know that my twin was 23 when we met, and now I'm ancient? God. I will not give you up this time, because he did. He gave me up. He gave me away to somebody else. Lame. And now I'm moving away again. Oh, well. Okay. Oop. Spring. Oops. Okay. Peace and joy. Okay, that works for me. Thank you. Okay. So, Phoebe, what you were asking about, okay, first of all, let's just read the message. Because this card is, it's can be a little bit confusing. Because you look at that and you think to yourself, great, not till spring, right? You know, because the main message is what you're asking about, your desires were fully manifest and as the flowers begin to bloom, right? So if you were somebody who is a planter or a grower or a farmer, that makes sense and it's okay because you know that, right? Because right now you put the harvest in and then spring is when it comes out. But you can think about that symbolically as well, right? Spring could be a time when what it is that you're asking for will fully manifest. Maybe this is just the beginning of a project. Maybe this is just a thought in your mind. Well, right now I'm going to rent, but later I want to build a house or whatever it is. Something in the distance that's coming. You see her though, inside that beautiful rose, and the butterfly, she's looking up, the butterfly, full transformation. Everything is in full form all around her. And what is she doing? She's got a string of pearls around her neck. Pearls of fine worth. Makes me think in the Bible of the man who found the woman who was like a fine pearl, and all he went through to obtain her. So we've got pansies, which is interesting because pansies don't grow in bushes like that, but those are pansy flowers in the background. We've got this plant that I can never think of, and it's on my patio, hibiscus. And we've got roses. So all of those, so pansies, hibiscus, and roses. You might want to look up the spiritual meaning of those. I can't right now where I'm at. So it doesn't, just because maybe something won't manifest until spring doesn't mean that things won't be moving forward along your soul's path until that time. But it also could be symbolic, because it couldn't be about a symbolic spring, because spring represents a new beginning. So as we did see today, if you guys have read in today's or watched on today's video message, that was one of the messages. It was spring, and it was talking about, it was called regeneration, I think, and it was about you're coming out of a gray period of your life, and things are starting to sprout. There were little flowers that were on the trees. The branches were still bare, and and the woman was naked and vulnerable and cold. She looked, you know, just coming out of this difficult time. But there were flowers that were all of a sudden, like when you see what is it, cherry blossoms or apple trees, you know, you see the flowers first before you see evidence of any other growth. And they're already, even though it still seemed gray and bleak and like a dark time of your life or season or whatever, there was already growth, which showed that new growth was coming. So, why is my face all whited out there? So it could be that. It could be symbolic, just that way. It doesn't have to mean that it's that actual time for you. And they want you to stay filled with faith, you know, clearly, because Spirit's telling you, don't worry, even though we've got a few months to go before spring, it's okay. But there are other blessings that are also happening for you at this time. It also, spring, anything that has to do with new beginnings, spring talks about. So a pregnancy, adoption, a birth, a new job, a new project. They want you to work possibly with flower essences or flower oils. I use flower essences in my, I take tinctures, specific tinctures. I also use essential oil in my diffusers. So specific ones will help you. Like if you're feeling down or if you're feeling tired, if you put fir, like that's flower essences, but still fir. There's certain essential oils that you can use that you can actually put on your wrists or on your, my mom used to put them on her wrists or in the inside of your elbow, right? Also, because spring speaks of new beginnings, they're telling, and because everything is so abundant, that any new project or any new relationship is going to be successful. It's going to fully blossom. They're also telling you it's time to open yourself up, because look at her. She's in the middle of this giant flower, and it's completely open. And she's offering, I'm here. Oh, I'm here, right? Whoever it is. This doesn't have to be a girl. It can be a boy. You know, it can be anyone. That's now, the light is shining on this one and this one too, the butterfly. Oh my God, Phoebe, you are the butterfly. The butterfly is your animal. Remember? Are you saying that? I'm not seeing that. Hold on, I gotta look at these messages. Phoebe is, she is the butterfly. She always told me that. That's interesting. So that's interesting to me. So there's a connection between you and this one, whoever this one, and it's about opening yourself up fully and allowing yourself to be seen in the light, because there's light between the two of them. It also shows that there's light, because of the two of them, they generate light. They are both in the light. There's so much I'm seeing now between these two. Whoever this represents to you, you are connected in the light. The light is drawing you together. You are coming like a moth to the flame, except you're a butterfly to the flower, right? There's a huge connection between these two. And it's very, very positive. It's about diving in. The song that we just listened to. The song we just listened to, Ed Sheeran, he said, follow my lead and dive right in. And that's what they're saying. Dive right in to this project, this relationship, whatever it is. They're telling you to dive right in. This is the gateway that Spirit's talking about for you. This is your gateway. It also says that any spring cleaning that you do in your mind, in your house, in your life is going to be very, very beneficial for you at this time. So spring cleaning happens all the time. I did it yesterday. All right. That was an awesome message. I freaking love that. I can't even get over the... I thought of that all of a sudden, the butterfly. I'm thinking, wait a minute. That's you. You're the butterfly. Okay, who's next? She's in love with the butterfly? She's in love with the butterfly. And the butterfly is focused on her. She loves the butterfly and the butterfly loves her. They're just so connected, it's not even funny. Whoever these people represent, they're blessed. Right? You're welcome. Michelle. Oh, that song is playing right now. Wave after wave. I'm slowly drifting whenever I'm away from you. God, this song depresses the hell out of me. I swear to God. It's like, dude, do something about it then. Really? Okay. I'm using the wrong cards. Hold on, sorry. You guys have to look at this. Hold on. I gotta flip this around. Hi. Look at, I'm gonna see if I can, oh, I can't. I always think that I can zoom in. Oh, I can. Let's see. Can you see let me move that out of the way. See the paddleboard, or the paddle boarders out there? Can you see them? It's so cool to watch them. This lady owns a company here. How come sometimes I can zoom in really, really far and other times I can't? It's annoying. Shoot. Now I can't get it to zoom out. Oh, wow, there we go. See? There. Sorry, it's shaky. Dang, man. Okay, hold on. Let me rest my arm on the table. Isn't that neat? Okay, I gotta zoom it out because it's giving me a headache. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Now I've gotta figure out how to zoom us back in. There we go. We would have gone blind. Whoa. Sorry, you guys. Close your eyes if I'm making you dizzy. I'm making me dizzy. I don't know. I can't. For some reason, I'm not able to zoom this out. I don't know why. So I'm zoomed in. I'm zeroed in on something, and I'm not able to zoom it out for some weird reason. What does that mean? I'm focused on something. I'm asking an answer, a question. I'm asking a question, and I want a yes or no answer. Okay. Okay. I think that fixed it. It was like zoomed in so much. Okay, so we have an angel over me. Aw, this is awesome. If you're afraid, if you're nervous, like this guy talking in the song, I'm slowly drifting wave after wave. It's not alone. Nobody's alone right now. This is protection. This is a protection card. And they're showing you that the angel's wings are wrapped completely around you. And they want you to trust. They want you to replace any fear or any worry or any doubt, but especially fear. Replace it with love, because you are literally eternally held safe within the arms of an angel. You got to hear this song. Feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream. So that's how Sandy felt this morning. Sandy felt like she was drowning, right? That's how I felt a few nights ago. I felt like, I remember I told you guys I woke up in the middle of the night, and I felt after my twin let our anniversary go by without saying anything to me. And I told you I would have laid my life on the line, that I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that I would have heard from him. I knew. And when I didn't hear anything, it was over. That was it. That was the time frame. And it was done. And I felt like God had died. Like, not him. I just mean, like, literally, it was like all of a sudden realizing God wasn't real. And it's not that that was the truth, but that's how bad it hit me. Like, you know? So any fear, any worry, I mean, that is a really scary place. I don't think I've ever in my life been so terrified as right then, because I felt like everything I believed in then must be wrong. See that? Came right there. Resurrection, rebirth. But everything I believed in was wrong, because I trusted in that so strong. I trusted in us. I trusted in what I was shown. And it didn't happen. And it was like, wow. Talk about getting kicked right in the teeth, you know? Terrifying. So I know how it feels. Sandy knows how it feels. That deep, 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 deep fear and pain. And maybe you're not feeling this way. Maybe you don't have that sadness or that fear or that worry. But it's really nice to know that whatever it is, or maybe there is just something that you're, it's not hysterical, it's not life-threatening, but maybe there's something that you were thinking about doing, but you're scared of doing it. And they're telling you, replace fear. It's fine. It's fine. Do it. It's fine. Whatever it is that you have fear over, they're telling you, trust. You're good. You're covered. You got it. Spirit's got your back. So, right? That's your message. Sorry, it's not as long as the others. Oh, I thought we could see close, but we couldn't. Okay, I'm bringing your comments back. You're welcome, Phoebe. You've been worried about your kids? See? And they're totally covered. Your kids are covered. There are no timelines for twins. Plus, it has not been 7 weeks. What do you mean there are no timeline for twins? There was a time for us, 20 years. It meant something. It was a date that I gave Spirit. See, sometimes in order for us to move on with our life, and I don't know if you're talking about physical twins or spiritual twins. I'm talking about a spiritual twin, and I'm telling you that you can't put your life on hold. You got to move forward. And sometimes we have to say, okay, by this date, I'm going to give the universe a deadline, and by this date, if this hasn't happened, I'm going to move on. Because I have to move on. No, I understand about divine timing when, whatever's going to happen. But as far as my life goes, my life was on hold. And I don't do well here. And I'm drowning here in California. And I can't stay here. I have to go. And the 20-year mark from the night that we met, that was a big deal. And I for a long time before, I had said to the universe, by this date, it'll be this date. And by this date, if it doesn't happen, I'm letting go. And I'm just going to move on. And so it happened. And it was brutal. 29 years, sorry, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. So I'm moving forward. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I've made my decision. Kirsten is the final. Okay. My twin and my cat are the same, Lily, and all she wants to do with me is play. It's a cat and mouse game. She likes me to chase her. And she tortures me all night long, which is the same thing as my twin in my dreams all night long. He watches everything I do. I see him, I watch him. And I don't want to play games. And I'm not doing a cat and mouse game. So, yeah, you knew. Look at that. Right when I said that, look who. She knew. Hi, you want to say hi to everybody? Tell everybody you're a pain in the ass? You want to tell them? Say, I was bugging my mommy all night long. All night long. And now she can sleep on her rocking chair, right? It's like my twin. He tortures me all night long, takes my energy, and then he disappears. It's you. You have snake eyes like your dad, right? Anunnaki eyes. Yeah. How can you love somebody who's such a pain in the ass? I love her. No, look, wait. Tinker. Hi, Tinker. Hi. Are you waking up? Look at her eyes, you guys. Are those the most killer eyes you've ever seen? Oh. Okay. She is beautiful. I love her. Her face is totally stained because of her the food that I fed her. All of the she had cannabis oil. She had, oh God, she had so many herbs and natural remedies in her food that I would feed her, and it would get all over her fur, and so her fur is all stained yellow like she's a freaking smoker. It's terrible. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get the stains off of her beautiful white fur. What, Lily? What's going on? What's going on, chicken? Huh? What's going on, chicken? Song playing right now. I'm gonna follow you until you love me. Freaking somebody's stalking, just like my dreams. I'm stalked every night in my dreams. God, I hate it. Okay. This is last card. Okay, hold on. You gotta see. She's like way awake. What? Let's show them your beautiful eyes. Often when I try to show people her eyes, she looks away. So she's wanting to be seen right now. Oh, big yawn. I just can't get over her eyes. I mean, they are incredible. Look at that. Does that not look like the serpent? She's the devil herself. Oh my God. Ugh. She is. Hold on. Rotten little turd. Okay. You're my rotten little baby that I love so much. Yeah. Oh, Big Tourette. Big Tourette. What? Oh, I'm sorry I'm making this all be about her right now, but damn. Hi, honey. Hi. The person's waiting for their last reading. You want to go get, you want water, don't you? Here, you want water, Lily? See, she doesn't even have to say anything, and I know she wants love. I'm gonna show you guys something. See how bald she is? She has no hair left. She got all matted underneath in her tummy when she got sick, and she's torn all her hair out. She's been that stressed out. Oh. I wanted you to hear her. Okay. All right, I gotta work. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, sorry. You had a pen pal from Germany. Oh, I gotta read your stuff. Hold on. I had surgery and the medicine man put yarrow on the sutures and I wore yellow like a badge of courage. She's got yellow all over her. Look at her. Look at her, you guys. She's so stinking freaking cute. I could never ever be with somebody who did not love my cats. Could you imagine if somebody I loved was allergic? He would have to live outside. Okay. Who else? Let's see. I had a pen pal from Germany when I was a teen, and her boyfriend had eyes just like that. Wow, that's scary. That's scary. It's weird because she is my twin. I know she is, and she's channeling his reptilian. He's reptilian. He told me, so I'm not saying it to be mean because he told me himself. He's half Anunnaki, but his eyes are incredible, beautiful blue. They don't look like hers, but it's definitely a message. Okay, last card. Who is this for again? You look so cute, Lily. You do. You do. You know what? I gotta tell you, I am shuffling. I know this is obnoxious. I'm sorry. I know this is obnoxious. Hold on. But this Chase Lounge is not there for me. That's her Chase Lounge. Nobody else uses that but her. That's where she lays out and she walks along there so that she can get up on her chair. She's very, very spoiled. Yeah, she's very spoiled. Okay. Kirsten, you're last. Sorry. Okay. Oh, it's cool song playing right now. I want something just like this. I don't need a superhero. I just want somebody to hug, somebody to hold. Right? It's like that little gnome that's coming with a flower and presenting himself as the gift, because he is the gift. Nobody needs a superhero. They just want somebody to hug. Right? I mean, that's how I am. I know there's a lot of useless people out there that want a lot more. But right now I could use some of Kirsten's chocolate. Oh no! Okay, Kirsten, this is hysterical. This is hysterical. I just said this is for Kirsten, right? Kirsten Shaw. This reading, because I just said I could use some of Kirsten's chocolate. Look at your message. Oh God, dietary change. Oh my God, I'm laughing my ass off. I don't know, because I need chocolate. I need chocolate. Kirsten makes chocolate. It's probably organic chocolate, dark chocolate, and I think you should put cannabis oil in it if you don't. Maybe I'm supposed to try and make dark chocolate and put cannabis oil in it. Oh my God. That just totally hit me. That just totally hit me. My mom used to make fudge, and she used to get like semi-sweet dark chocolate, and melt it, and she would make her own little thing. I just thought about that. Just a couple drops of cannabis oil in chocolate, and then you have that for your snack before you go to bed. Oh my God. Because it would help you sleep, it would help you relax, right? It's healthy. I'm a fan of cannabis oil because it totally saved my baby girl, because she wouldn't eat. She was anemic and she couldn't eat. So, oh my God, you guys, the biggest butterfly just went by, and it went by too fast for me to show you. It was huge, huge. Anyway, Kirsten sent me cannabis oil. I told you guys that I fed her, right? And I would get up 3 times a night and feed her with a syringe. And she had 2 drops of cannabis oil. One time I overdosed her, and it was bad. She was really drugged, and I had to stay up all night with her because she was scared. I had to like hold her. She didn't know what the hell was going on. She was out, and I think she might have had 3 drops. And she's like, "Oh my God, you put that much in there!" So then I would make up a whole bunch of food for the week, or like for a few, no, maybe for a day or 2, and for a day or 2 I would put 1 or 2 drops in, and that one day I had put 3 drops in her dish, and she was like gone. But it was perfect because it made her want to come back for more, and it made her hungry so that she could eat. So for me, it would be a good idea for me to have the cannabis oil in chocolate before I go to bed, because then I'm sleeping and I'm not going to want to eat, because it makes me want to eat. And I don't need to be a chunky monkey with the munchies. You already make it? Oh, yum. Send it to me. Yum. Okay, so this is your message with, I think it's funny. So for me, Kirsten is very organic, and Kirsten is very health conscious. She always has been. So when I look at this, I don't think it has to do with food for her. I think the dietary change could be associates, people that you are associating with, or your thoughts. Going on like a diet as far as negative thoughts, or and I know that you're a very positive person as well. But I don't feel that for you, it's dietary change. For some reason, unless I'm wrong, unless Spirit is showing me something that I don't know about what you're doing. I'm also getting something different. Okay, so you're already making chocolate with cannabis oil. Do you sell that, Kirsten? Because this message is about guiding you to a healthier diet. But the diet doesn't necessarily, it could also be helping other people. But it doesn't necessarily mean the food that you're eating. Maybe they want you to do a cleanse. Maybe you need to do a cleanse, or maybe you're actually taking too much of your cannabis, because it's detox. It's like you're taking too much of something that's not in your highest good. And often they talk about alcohol or any other drug. So it could be that there's too much of it going into your body. And for other people, and I know that you're a vegetarian. I think you're a vegetarian, because that would be the next step, would be because Spirit wants us to go vegetarian or vegan, vegetarian at the very least. It's also about staying away from chemicals, and I know that you probably wouldn't have chemicals because of the way you live. So it's about smoking, it's about drinking, and none of that seems to make sense to me unless they're asking you to slow down. And see, and I know you only use it for when you go to bed, so I'm thinking, to me it's more of a negativity diet, or they actually literally want you to do a detox. Maybe it's one of those, these are pansies. You know what? That's the second time pansies have come up, you guys. Okay, that's the second time pansies have come up. So we're looking at that. So hold on. I'm going to spin you around so you look at me. Okay. I'm going to look it up, because what about us? Bloody hell. Hold on a second. Damn it. Hang out there for a second. Okay. Okay. Spiritual meaning of pansies. Okay. All right, hold on. So, okay, you didn't have to look at me. Maybe we'll look at something else. Look at that. Look at my beautiful crystals that I just brought in from last night. Okay, so the pansy symbolizes love or admiration of one person for another. It's a symbol. When the French look at it, it means to think. It helps you think. So that makes sense to me then. It's a negativity diet. It's a thought process. There's something that you're thinking about that you need to change. There's something that you habitually do that you need to stop doing, because it's about thought process. Let's see. It's a remembrance flower. It's about free thinkers. It's about loving thoughts. So maybe you're not thinking loving thoughts about yourself, your body. Are you beating yourself up? Are you saying stuff about yourself that you shouldn't do? That's pretty big for most women. We're pretty hard on ourselves. Also, the pansy was a secret flower used for courting. Ooh, I like that. Remember, in the they used to press pansies and put them in between wax paper, and they were that was like a secret little note, like love notes were passed with pansies. So it was a secret. So for people who loved one another and didn't want other people to know, it was the pansy. It was something. It displayed love and passion. And I guess at the time it was they didn't like other people to speak about love and passion openly. It was frowned upon. So that was the way they communicated with one another. They used pansies. I like that. So it's a flower used to convey what is not easily expressed. Oh, I love this. My twin said, oh, I love this. So if you have a difficult time expressing your emotions, the pansy flower means I'm feeling amorous towards you, or I'm thinking of you, or I'm missing you, or I'm loving you. It was about one thought from one person to another. Oh, I love that. Song right now, are you ready? Are you ready? I don't want to hold on. I want to let go. I don't want to control. I want to let go. Are you ready? I'm ready. Now it's time to let them know. Oh, I love it. So that's it. Pansy flower symbolizes love or admiration from one to another. It's about free thinking, free thinkers, freedom. Oh, I love it. Okay, hold on. While we're here, I'm also going to ask about, just a sec. The other one was the, what did I call the other flower out there that was, why do I always forget that one flippin' plant? What was it? What was that other flower? They call it the hothouse flower. It's on my patio. It's got the big, they don't grow they grow outside in very, very tropical climates. Bloody hell, what is that called? Hibiscus. Hibiscus, hold on. Okay, the hibiscus. Hibiscus. Spiritual meaning of hibiscus. And I'm just doing this because it came up, and there's a reason we need to know. Okay, so the meaning for hibiscus, it's given to men and women. It symbolizes the fleeting and beauty of fame or personal glory. So that's kind of like a negative, right? I mean, it's fleeting because the hibiscus opens up and it's gone. It's like boom, it's just quick. So don't get hung up on being famous or being in the limelight. Hold on, let me turn this down. We want you to skip Black Friday. Okay. It's a flower. So the hibiscus is a flower that is given or worn by women. So the woman gives this. It means the perfect wife or the perfect woman. By giving a hibiscus meant that the giver was acknowledging the receiver's delicate beauty. What else? Hibiscus flowers are delicate and very beautiful, just as young women appear to be. So hibiscus often symbolizes young women. They're far more than just pretty hothouse flowers. And this is what I was saying. They grow on trees that can be 15 feet tall. They grow in Encinitas, California. They're called the rose mallow because they're members of the mallow family. Oh, I didn't know that. They attract hummingbirds to your garden. So if you want hummingbirds, plant a red hibiscus. They attract, any color will attract the butterflies and moths because the caterpillars of many species eat them. So there's a message in that and I'm not getting it. So the hibiscus comes in many colors, right? White stands for purity, beauty, and the female. Yellow is happiness, sunshine, and good luck. Pink is not only the favorite of many little girls, it stands for friendship and love, not just romantic love. Purple is associated with mystery, knowledge, and higher class. Red is a symbol of love and passion. They often are used in tea. Okay, maybe that's why this is coming up for the message that Kirsten just got about diet. Maybe this is something you're meant to do because they're used in tinctures, the dried petals. Oh, Kirsten. Have you put flowers in your chocolate? Because they do that. Hibiscus tea is known to reduce blood pressure. They're telling you to don't ingest any other products with the hibiscus tea, like drugs, like acetaminophen, Tylenol, because they interact badly. So be careful. It's also, as I said, the hibiscus is very short-lived, right? They flower and then they're gone. So that's like fame and beauty. We lose our beauty quickly. Our skin starts to wrinkle and get old, and fame and being popular, and that's so basically it's not, don't put your emphasis on that. You want to do more alchemy with my chocolate. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe this is just telling you something, things that you're supposed to add to your chocolate. I've seen that. I think though it wasn't hibiscus. I think it was, I don't know why. Something I said was supposed to be said about hibiscus. I don't know why. Look at that fat boy. Hi. Want to say hi, everyone? You are looking at him, right? Yeah. Say hi. Say, I'm the most beautiful boy in the world. I love my mommy, but my sister beats me up all the time. I'm a very sweet boy, but is he mean to me? Can you see my beautiful whiskers? They're the most glorious whiskers a cat has ever owned. And I need to have a house of my own so I can go outside because I'm a little bit obese. He's my favorite boy. Do you know he's 12? Oh, he's 12. Okay. I think that's it. That's it. So, I know he's so handsome. I love him. It smells really good outside right now, the lake, you guys. It smells amazing. It's turning over. What? What? Did you hear her? She's so freaking demanding. God. So demanding. She literally has been, look at her. She weighs not much, right? And her brother's so big, and she beats the crap out of him. She chases him out of the room. He's not allowed. No, she's been ripping at her stomach again. God, Lily. You're bald. Isn't that embarrassing? Poor her. Okay, you guys, I think that's it for us. Thank you for coming on. Sandy, do you feel better now that you know why you were so upset? I'm excited for you. Hi, handsome. Hi, honey. Hi. I like you outside. I like you here. Yeah. He's got such a sweet little cry. Yeah. Yeah. She'll kick his ass. Look at her. Look at her. He's not allowed out here. What? I know. Everyone should say that you've been so patient while all the attention was on Lily, right? You've been so patient. Let's look at him for a second. You guys all have to just look at him for a minute and give him all that kind of love. My big rabbit foot. And look at little Miss Princess over there. Thinks that the whole world revolves around her. Okay, so here you guys. I'll let you look in Canyon Lake. I don't know where you're at in the world, but this is my day. Maybe you should spend a little bit of time out in the sun getting a little bit of vitamin D. Doing a little bit of a solar meditation to clear away all that stuff, Sandy, that was inside, right? That sadness that was kind of polluted inside your shield. Maybe we should do it right now. Let's do it right now. So we're asking the Father, first of all, you want to do it? Do you want to do a solar meditation? I don't know if everybody's gone. I'm going to do it anyway. So we're going to, right now, we're going to call on Archangel Metatron. We're going to call on our Father. We're going to call on Archangel Michael too, even though I feel safe out here. We're going to look up into the sun, and we're going to ask Archangel Michael to stand by while Archangel Metatron opens up our chakras and clears and balances our chakras. We thank him for that. And now we are asking the Father to fill us with the divine masculine healing energy from the solar power that's coming at us right now. I'm also going to call in the Reiki masters. So I'm going to call, and if you guys want to join in and have this part of it, have the Reiki energy go into your bodies, I'm asking you because it'll go to whoever wants to invite it in. So I'm calling the Reiki masters forward. Shokore, shokore, shokore. Daikamayo, daikamayo, daikamayo. Seihaki, seihaki, seihaki. Honshase shonen, honshase shonen. So then we ask that the solar energy goes into the top of our crown that is now open and clear, and it starts to go in. Oh my God, I can already feel it moving in my body. My solar plexus and my heart and my throat are spinning already, and it has just entered. So it's going to go inside, and as it goes inside, our chakras are already spinning. I feel mine, and look at the wind going. Okay, so the energy's pouring in, and it's filling us up all the way, our entire core, all the way through our entire body, and our solar plexus. Oh, wow. My throat chakra, my heart, solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra, every single one of our chakras is lit up. Do you know that there's chakras that you guys don't know about? And I can't even name them all. But they're all getting filled right now with this energy. Spinning, spinning, spinning while it's filling up. And once it starts to fill up, now it's coming back up. because we're filling. And as it goes back up, it's still spinning around and around and around. And this is unconditional loving and Reiki energy, healing energy, spinning around and around and around. And it's shooting up out of the top of our crown now like a volcano, and it's going to go down all around the outside of us. As it's been spinning around inside of us, any negative thought, worry, fear, doubt, ill feeling is being melted away. And it's being healed, especially with the Reiki energy that's moving through it. But now that it's pouring down the outside of us, now it's cleaning the outside of our shield of any negative thought, worries, fear, doubt that we've had. And as it comes down the outside of us, it starts to cool, like molten lava cools. And as it cools, we ask that Archangel Michael step forward and wrap us in an impenetrable clear shield. I also ask that a titanium shield goes around like an armadillo plating all the way around the outside from top to bottom. I take my cats in and I take my whole property in. I don't know how much you guys are taking in, but I'm literally clearing my whole area and my animals and covering them as well, so they're protected. And I use my whole block. I go from the bottom of the lake all the way around my entire, everywhere I live is completely covered, so they're underneath that shield. So whatever you want to do in your home or your family or your pets, whatever. So now it's going down. We've got the armadillo plating, and the really cool thing is I ask that a mirrored plating be put on the outside, because when the mirror plating goes in place, and now that's sealed in. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, our Father. Thank you, Metatron. Now that the mirror plating is in effect, we anybody that comes at us, any energy that comes at us, any people that come at us, anything from the outside, you know, a lot of times when people do shitty things to us, the ego mind wants to react. It wants to take care of them, wants to punish people. But when we put a mirror shielding around the outside, whatever they do is reflected off of us and back onto them. So even though you may not see it, you are being protected. And what they're doing is going back to them. It's their own karma that's going to take care of them. You don't have to be involved because you don't need the negative karma. You don't want to carry off. You just walk away. You see it with the mirrored plating. It'll also it'll reflect. It'll shine light, so that if something is coming at you in a negative light, we ask Spirit to highlight it, show it like a red flag, show it like a bright light, whatever it is. And if it hits the mirror, boo, it blinds them. But we'll also see a reaction too. So that's cool. I like that. I'm glad. And not to mention, just standing in the sun like that for just those few minutes. Look at, I got color in my face. It's actually really good to be in the sun just for like maybe 10 minutes a day. I've got very fair skin and I don't want to age my skin anymore. But I've had this really strange rash on my cheeks, which is, my face is normally very, very clean. I don't get pimples ever. And I've got this weird little rash and I don't know what it is. So I think that that's another thing. I might need vitamin D because I haven't been out in the sun. Try to be nice to both cats. Their behavior problems towards each other should not affect your attitude. Are you kidding me? I love my cats. I love them both. My cats don't get love. Nobody could love animals more than I do. And I know what their behavioral problems are. They're showing the problem between my twin and I. That's the issue. They're having a competition. It's like a power struggle, and it's ridiculous. Oh! Hummingbird just came, and the sweet bee. Victory. No worries here. I love my cats. I treat them equally with love. Oh, see, it was cloudy where you are, so the sun is nice for you to see. Right on. Okay, so that was awesome, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Sandy, for coming. I hope you feel better. You guys made me feel fantastic. I already felt great, and now I feel amazing. So have a beautiful day, and we will speak again, and we'll join up again sometime soon. Okay? We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.